We've been expecting to talk about Squid Game 3 in our K-Enter News segment today, and we'll do that now with Walter Lee. So, Walter, what's the latest on the final season?
Of course, we were expecting it. I mean, it was released on Friday, but unfortunately we didn't get to cover it on Friday. Season 3 of Squid Game was released on Friday and soared to #1 globally just a day after its premiere. Now, according to FlixPatrol, a streaming data site, Squid Game 3, Season 3, topped the global Netflix charts and has remained in the top position. This was the last time I checked. Now, the series ranked #1 in all 93 countries monitored by FlixPatrol. This is also the same with Netflix. Now, let's go through I guess the season history now that we've got straight to the end of it. Now, when Season 1 premiered in 2021, it became Netflix's most watched series globally among both English and non-English shows, earning massive international acclaim. We can all remember that hype train. Now, Season 2, which dropped on December 26, 2024, which does not seem that long ago, and it really wasn't, also debuted at #1 during its first week, and I did look up some numbers. It made 92 out of 93 countries. In cumulative viewership, it now ranks as the third most watched Netflix TV series. And obviously, I'm not going to give any spoilers away because I know some people haven't watched it all, but yes, there are very mixed opinions. A lot of people are loving it, and there are some people out there that, you know, who knows.
Walter, Bella will be a little disappointed because she did actually cover a little bit of Squid Game on Friday because she had a kind of preview about it. But of course, now it's really out. And let's see whether Season 3 can actually beat Season 2 or not. But the rankings aside, I mean, this is going to be going down as one of Korea's best, K-dramas on the global stage with a global audience. And now from one influential drama to an influential K-movie, this has been out 6 years ago, but it's still making new history.
It's making very new history. So last Friday, New York local time, the New York Times released its list of the 100 best movies of the 21st century. Now think about that. Placing director Bong Joon-ho's 2019 film Parasite at the top of the list. Now, a direct quote from the Times described Parasite as a tale of haves and have-nots, and ferocious rebuke to the devastations of neoliberalism. Now, calling it the film that is pleasurably kinked and unsettling. The article praised Bong as a master of genre unbound but convention. Now, also included on the list were Bong's 2003 film Memories of a Murder, which is one of my favorites. At 99, Past Lives, the 2023 semi-autobiographical debut of Korean-Canadian director Celine Song. And at number 86, this one's a bit of an old one for people who may remember, Park Chan-wook's Oldboy at number 43. So to have 3 of Korean films in there is quite an achievement.
It is. And I mean, if Squid Game opened up a new era of K-dramas, Parasite or Kisaeng-chung really opened up a new era again for K-movies on the global stage. Now, last but not least, let's end off with an American animation movie that's actually, however, revolving around K-pop.
Yes.
And today the focus is on the soundtrack of this movie.
Yes, very heavily influenced by K-pop and K-culture. The Netflix US animated film K-pop Demon Hunters, which revolves around the world of K-pop, is gaining massive popularity across the globe. And its original soundtrack is also creating buzz. Now, on Sunday, Billboard revealed in a chart preview that K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack debuted at number 8 on the Billboard 200, the magazine's flagship albums charts. Now, this marks the highest charting soundtrack debut of the year and the first soundtrack to break into the top 10 in 2025. Now, several songs from the soundtrack have also made their way onto Spotify's charts, and the album features songs by the fictional K-pop girl group in the movie called Huntrix, and as well as their rival boy group Saja Boys.
Fun movie and great sounds and great reporting, Walter, and stick around, please.
Will do.